Yo, what's up? What up?
What's up?
Name's Mark.
Josh.
David. Gabe. We're halfway through 2015 already.
Yes, sir.
Already, man. Can't believe it. Our time has flown.
Way too fast.
It's way too fast. But what a year it's been for K-pop, right, boys?
And what a year has it been for Kmoments? The start of our,
With the 6 months that have gone past from January 1st to May 31st, there's been a lot of music, a lot of videos, a lot of content that's been released for us. And we are here to recap some of our personal favorites. Right, who's starting off?
A Big Delight by The Ark. Woo! Because it's really meaningful for me, especially for the last year. Well, I hear talks about this is dedicated to the Sewol tragedy happened last year, so I think it's really meaningful, especially to Korean people and for the family who are like who got involved to this. And for this one, I'll pick Tsunamu. Just go. I'll pick this because they're really precise with the dance steps. Because I've watched most of the performances live for Just Go. It's really good. And a special mention for The Ark, especially because the intro is really different from typical girl groups right there out there. They had a intro. It's kind of sad because it's not full. It's really pumpy. This hip hop dance by The Ark. So kudos for them. I picked two. I picked Big Bang's Loser and 4 Minutes Crazy because it was just on repeat for the hats. C-R-A-Z-Y. Yeah. Yeah, because it was just keep on repeating it and it's really good. Just the song itself. Plus include those pumping dance steps. Except for Loser, of course. Loser has a really ballad tone. CLC and Lovelies. Candy, jelly, love. And of course, the Pepe. It's good that we see CLC, they've been really active. So they've released already like 2 mini albums. 2 mini albums and single 18. So they had 3 comebacks, so it's really like good to see for rookie group. They just keep releasing tracks and making a name for themselves. Oh, holla. For favorite girl group of the first half of the year, I picked Girls' Day. They didn't have any comebacks, but that promotional vid just took off, and Harry is just oh my gosh. You can watch our reaction to that. So yes, and that's for me.
Alright, so just to get started, the first MV that I would pick would be Big Bang. Big Bang, the MV, I don't know, there's a lot of internal things going on with them, that's why I like the song, and yeah, that's Big Bang. For the best dance for the second half of the year, or first half of the year, 2 groups. I have to give it to 2 groups. CLC and The Ark. Oh man, CLC, that combined cuteness with superb dancing. And for The Ark, the intro was really, really good. As a whole group, none of them stood out. Not one of them stood out by themselves. They all stood out together as a whole, which what I really liked. Alright, for my favorite track, 2 tracks. it would have to be, of course, Loser. And then for the second one, it would have to be Girls' Day. That bubble song.
Legit, bro?
Yep, that bubble song. I constantly repeat that song. I don't know what about that song, but it's been repeating on my iTunes for multiple weeks, and I can't help it. The group I'm most anticipating would have to be the Ark, because yes, they are just the most superb group ever. I just can't describe it.
Lost for words.
I'm lost for words right now. They're perfect. They're just perfect. And the leaders, oh my gosh. Okay.
David loves Minju.
I'm done. Minju. Yes, my favorite group for the first half would have to go to. Hold up, I can't remember. Who is my first group? My favorite group for the first half of the year would be Red Velvet. Red Velvet. I literally have watched almost every single Ice Cream Cake's performance. Ice cream, you scream. Give me that ice cream.
Ice cream!
Perfection group. That's all I can say.
Yo, what's up? Gabe here. These are just my personal favorites of the first half of the year. Ooh, favorite MV, that would be a tough one. I'd probably have to give it to The Ark. That MV just brought out so many emotions. It just made me cry so much. It just too much to handle. And I'd also have to say my second favorite would be JYP's Who's Your Mama. That was just so humorous. I enjoyed it so much, and it was just so memorable for me. Favorite dance would have to go to EXO, Call Me Baby. There's just so many point choreographies in that just stick into my head, and just every time I watch it, I just feel like dancing along with it. You know, it's just really catchy. And I'd also have to give it to CLC's Pepe. It's awesome that they worked with their senior Rain in making the point choreography. So I find that really cool, and just the whole thing was just so memorable. My favorite song for the first half of the year has to go to 4 Minutes Crazy. This song, I just spammed the hell out of it. I still do to this day, even though it's been out for months. It's just so catchy. It's got everything. I just love that 4 Minute came out with this song. It's just my favorite by far. Rookie group to look out for, I'd probably give that to The Ark again. When they're on stage, they just have a lot of charisma and presence, and watching that is just infectious. They just emit a lot of energy, and I look forward to what they have to bring in the future. And last but not least, my favorite groups of the first half of 2015 have to go to Red Velvet and Bestie. They just took me by surprise. They just slayed me.
Excuse me.
Too much cake. Too much ice cream cake. And excuse me, ladies, Bestie was just on fire with that track. It was just everything I was hoping for. And yeah, those are just some of my favorites.
안녕하세요. 조슈입니다. So for my favorite MV, well, MVs this first half of the year would be Loser by Big Bang and The Light by The Ark. Now both have similar kind of feel to their narrative and story, and having it tug to the heartstrings. My heartstrings were like just being pulled because it was so touching and stuff, and I think it was really well produced, really well directed. and the direction of the music video was really great. And yeah, I think it was just overall fantastic video. The acting was good as well. So yeah. Alright. So for my favorite dance, choreography, there are two groups that I'm picking here. One would be Sunamu, Just Go, and Call Me Baby by EXO. Now I chose Sunamu because I think they're a very solid group in terms of like their dance, especially in Just Go. It was different from Deja Vu, but they were just on point the entire time, and they were able to like execute it all together. It was high energy, intense song, and they just pulled it out. And yeah, it's just Sunamu, like one of my faves, you know. EXO, I chose EXO because they're one of my favorite boy dance groups, and once again, they showed that they are a top tier dance group, really. And in Call Me Baby, they were just on point. Their comeback stages are on point, very solid. Kai, keep doing what you're doing. And yeah, that's it. So for my favorite songs here would be 4 Minutes Crazy and Big Bang's Loser. Now I chose 4 Minutes Crazy because, my goodness me, was it CRAZY? The beats were off the charts. It came in hard. The raps, the melody, the way they sing the chorus, just the song itself. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. It was just good, spot on. And also Loser, Big Bang, melody line just fit, the ballad worked, and whatnot. My most anticipated would be The Ark and CLC. Now The Ark because they're a rookie group where they're the first kind of like female group where they showed the hard-hitting kind of like dance, hip-hop-ish kind of thing. So I'm really looking forward to them. And CLC because, I don't know, there's a good combination of like members that can dance, rap, just sing very well, and I'm looking forward to that. And last but not least, favorite group, Red Velvet before it finishes. Red Velvet and EXID for this half. So Red Velvet, I chose Red Velvet because, like David, I watched every single performance of this beautiful thing. Oh no, it's finished! Yeah, I watched every single performance of this group, and they just lived up to the hype. I think our expectations for Red Velvet were just off the charts, so I think that's one of the reasons why. Also, I chose EXID because they released a track in Yeah. The MV lived up to expectation that was set upon them like last year for Up and Down, and they released a song that was really good. It reminisced of Up and Down, but it was a track of its own, and the MV was good, solid as well, and they received recognition for that. And yeah, I'm really proud of them, and I love them right now. Love it. That was my favorites for this year, and yeah, annyeong.
Don't know.
Yo, what's up?
Alright guys, that was our personal favorites for the first half of the year. And if you haven't watched the MVs that we suggested, you should definitely check it out. And check out our reactions if you haven't.
Yeah.
And you should
Check out our channel.
Yes, check out our channel. And comment down below what your personal first half was.
Favorite moments, comment down below.
Capture every moment.
We'll catch you next time, guys.
Kmoments.
Later.
Later.
안녕.